Hi and welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. So glad you're here. Today we are going to be making this cute and fun gingerbread snow globe mug. I got the mug at, I think it was Marshall's or Burlington. I can't remember which one. And the snow globes I've gotten, you can get them at Dollar Tree. They have them at Hobby Lobby. You can get them from there. Also, I made an air dry foam clay gingerbread. I do have a video on my channel showing you how to make one. We will also need spackle, which I get at Home Depot. And then some different sprinkles out of polymer clay. Those I got off of Amazon. Here I'm just taking the spackle and rubbing some down on the insert of the snow globe. Like you have the screw tab lid and then this little insert that you pull out of the snow globe. So I'm just going around the top of that and trying to smooth it out some. You can take a paintbrush with water just to give it a smoother, finer, wetter texture to smooth it out, make it look better. And then add a little bit of glitter to the top of that. And I'm using extra fine glitter, and I got that at Hobby Lobby. Then I'm just going to sit down the little gingerbread in the spackle. And you can also put some either Gorilla Glue or tacky glue on the bottom of the gingerbread bottom before sticking it down into the spackle. And now you can use whatever sprinkles or little embellishments that you would like. I'm trying to figure that out here of what I want to use. I have air dry foam clay. That brand is Cookie Dough, I think from Designs by Yanira on Facebook. You could also get air dry foam clay off of Amazon or other sellers off of Facebook and Etsy. And here I'm just making a donut, and I just rubbed it between my hands and took a little paintbrush and made the hole in the center. Now I'm going to take some pink and I'm going to condition the clay, and then I'm going to roll it out and use that circle cutter. And I just sized it up to the top of the donut to make sure the icing would go over the edges of the donut. So just lay that on there. If both of your clay is wet, it will adhere to one another, and just kind of press it down. And then take the paintbrush again and just go down in the hole. Then I'm going to rub some tacky glue on the top of the donut, and I'm going to add some different colored sprinkles to the top of the donut. And then we will put it between the legs of the gingerbread. I don't know where my paintbrush was, so I'm just using my finger and then wiping it off before adding the sprinkles. As you can see from the picture in the beginning, as you see this video, I did add a different couple changes afterwards to it that I did not do on video, so just make sure you check out the picture. You can add as much little embellishments in the snow globe as you like, and I decided to do like a white drip going down under the whipped cream afterwards. But here I'm just putting sprinkles all the way down in the spackle all around the gingerbread. And I did add a candy cane later, and I made I believe it was a sugar cookie with a bite out of it to go on the other side of the gingerbread. So you could put as many embellishments that'll fit up in the snow globe as you'd like. Here I'm just taking and making a bow with the silicone mold maker. You can get that off of Amazon, Hobby Lobby, and I've gotten some off of Temu. And then now before you put that back in, for video's sake, I went ahead and did it, but let that dry completely with the, before putting it back in the globe. Before you proceed, just let the spackle and the foam clay dry inside before doing the rest of this. But for the video purpose, I went ahead and did it. Here I'm just putting some spackle on top with a star tip, and then a mint candy from Hobby Lobby on the top, and just adding sprinkles to go around in the spackle. And again, I did white drip going down with sprinkles underneath the whipped cream later, so you can either add that to it or leave that part off. That's up to you, but thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.